Hello and welcome back to the tutorial. So, just to recap, if you guys remember last time we made this section here. So we made these two boxes, the two blue ones. One's for the image, one's for the text and heading and all that stuff. And today we will be making the three bottom boxes where the main content is going to be. So let's just get right into it. To begin with, I'm just gonna put some more comments just to make it more readable, easier to follow. So let's just do. So for the image box, I'm just gonna put a comment saying this is the image box. Whoops, there we go. Image box, and then here I'll put content box. And for our CSS, actually no, I'm going to leave that alone. Alright, so let's get into making the bottom section. So we're going to make another one called section, and we'll call this one bottom content wrapper. So this one's top content wrapper, this is bottom content wrapper. So the same thing essentially. Let's go ahead and close it off. Inside of here, we are gonna make the three boxes. So div ID, and we'll do bottom content box 1. Go ahead and close it off. And let's make the second box. Now, best practice in coding is to be lazy. So instead of typing all this out, because it's going to be exactly the same, I just copy and paste it twice and just change this to number 2 and box number 3. Go ahead and save that. And let's hop into the CSS. So you notice how we have this comment here just kind of telling us what it is under it. Let's make one for the bottom content as well. So bottom content, and just like that one, make it nice and visible. Alright, so the first one is going to be that wrapper box. Let's give that some styling. So bottom content wrapper, and just like the one above, do the same thing, max width of 1400 pixels, and then the margin 0 pixel auto. And then now let's make the three. Well, actually, let's make this a little bit visible. All right, let's see what that looks like. So there's that little box. It doesn't have anything in it, just a big red line. And let's give it some. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Sorry, that was a different project. Ignore that. All right, let's make the 3 boxes inside. So bottom content box 1, and let's give this a width. So since there's going to be 3 boxes, we're going to make it the width 33%, because 3 boxes, 33%, each box is roughly 100%. So it'll fill up the whole screen. So with the 30%, we'll do margin 0 pixel auto. And then we'll give it a border. Let's do blue this time. Actually, no, red. And give it a padding top of, let's say, 100 pixels, just so we can see it. And let's float float it to the left just like everything else. And again, instead of just typing it out 3 times, just copy and paste this, making it a little bit easier for us. And then do the number 2 and number 3. Save that and open it, see how it looks like. Perfect, there we go. Now, again, notice how it's kind of hard to see, but the 3 boxes are outside a little box. So we're going to want to clear the float just like we did above here. So just go ahead and copy that, put it in here, save it, and let's test it out. And there you go. So now we can delete or erase this border. We don't need it. There you go. 3 boxes. Alright. Alright, since that didn't take us very long, let's just add ourselves a footer. So this will be the last part of our index page. So just like the header and then the nav, we're going to do footer on the bottom. And close it off. And inside, and let's call this, let's give this an idea of footer wrapper. And then in our CSS, again, do the same thing here. Kind of separate it, and let's give this comment of footer. We don't need all these dashes. I'm a little OCD, so I like to make this look, nice, but that's just my thing. I can't help it. And let's give our footer a bit of style. So same thing, we're going to do footer wrapper. And we'll do a max width 1400. And then a margin 0 pixel auto to center it. And a border of, let's do green this time. And do some padding just so we can see it. And go ahead and reload the page. And here we go, we already have the footer, sorry. Alrighty, so for the last part, let's just I'm just gonna change a little bit of the content or comments. I don't like the readability, so I'm gonna, whoops. Just gonna put them on top. You go box 1, box 2. And above here, I'll just call this top content. And for the bottom, I'll do same thing. So call it bottom content. Box 1. Box 2. And box 3. So hopefully that makes it a little bit more readable. Kind of. And this is obvious, but I'm just gonna do this as well, just to be consistent. And comment that as a footer. And alrighty guys, that's it for this tutorial, and in the next one we'll be starting to do some of the styling for the headers. So we'll probably do the nav and we'll add a logo or something just to make it look nicer. So be on the lookout for that one. Thank you for watching.